Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV. We're starting up a new Iron Man scenario, and we're gonna play Sweden for the achievement Sweden is not overpowered. And well, we'll just jump right into that. Iron Man mode. Sweden is not overpowered. Apparently there are no more letters available, but we'll just go with that. So, interesting fact about playing as Sweden. We start under Denmark in a really annoying personal union. So the first thing that we need to do is actually fight for our independence. I'm just gonna let it take a couple of days. And then we're gonna do some things. We're gonna mothball all forts. We are going to mothball the fleet. And we're gonna lower army maintenance. We will also go up to our force limit in infantry. Because our awesome infantry combat ability plus 20%, which means, you know, it's just really, really good. Anyway, we are also going to swap from military focus to admin focus, at least for now. I want to knock out the first ideas as fast as possible. Really? Jesus Christ. Anyway, so how do we get out of this personal union? Well, we'll have to fight for independence, and it's just really, really difficult. Depends so much on which Austria will actually support our independence, which is kind of, that's huge. Lithuania, they will support our independence if we try and convince them a bit, as will England. So I have a decent feeling that we'll be able to possibly break out kind of quickly. Hopefully. I'm gonna just see if Scotland also would know. They're not really in the mood. So we are improving with England. These guys hate us, so they're not going to support our independence. The Livonian Order. No. And no. So, that is interesting. Definitely not. We're gonna get rid of that mission very quickly. So we're improving with them. We should probably improve with someone else. But who? Don't think we have any other great powers that are interested in, you know, just supporting our cause. Yes. Well, Poland. Go. That's a pretty nice leader. Spare no expense. Of course. The expense shall not be spared. I haven't played in this Since they released... Oh, I haven't played in the... since they released Rights of Man. So there are some changes to the technology tree, and there are these personality changes. I wouldn't mind her. She's a pretty good leader. If our ruler should die... Okay. It's kind of interesting, but her stats are kind of nice. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty good. Damnation. Lithuania, are you ready to support our independence? Yes, yes you are. Let's recall the diplomat. Let's ask support independence. Perfect. Let's ask support independence. Perfect. Let's also recruit a leader. I will go for that one. Not the greatest leader, but definitely good enough. So now we have 3 pretty big nations that support our independence. I hope they lose, but I don't think they will. I think we are going to go 1 over our force limit as well. Just to pack that extra punch. Which I really wouldn't mind. I would really like that. Another couple of days. So as soon as Poland gets the personal union with Lithuania, Lithuania is going to be kind of kicked out from the independence war. So the longer that doesn't happen, the better it is for me. So independence war. Go. Now, hopefully, England is not in another war right now, which is very nice. I'm not sure we can win this fight, but at least... No, they didn't even take any penalties. Okay. That's kind of shit, though. But we wear them down just slightly, which is nice. Just gonna gain 5 ducats. Where exactly? Oh, there is the Austrian army. I was like, this really doesn't seem like Austria for some reason. But I was just wrong. They have enough. The war is overwhelmingly in our favor right now. With even with Lithuania being kicked out because they did get the thing. So, yeah, why? Denmark should get a crossing penalty. They did. Which is nice. That evens out the odds a lot. Hopefully we can win that fight. Good. Very good. Just gonna grab that. So, what kind of peace deal do we want? This is the least that we want. And that's not too difficult to enforce. But there's still, we're kind of a long way from that anyway. Austria is kind of sieging down stuff, and England is also landing some units here in Norway, which is really, really nice. Their leader is kind of shitty. I also really like that England is cleaning out some of the oh, we're just gonna reinforce there. We're gonna reinforce there. Just cleaning out some of these waters just helps a lot. Just keep the Danish fleet at bay. Would be very, very nice. We are doing very well right now. If possible, and just if possible, I would really like to take some land from Denmark as well. But I mean, that's really asking for a lot. And I'm not sure that we can do that. My stability is low. Nice. You can see how big the rebellions are. That is very interesting. I'm going to boost stability. Just because, you know, really reduces the progress, and it's, you know, it's not fun to have negative stability. I think we can enforce this now, but we are getting really, really greedy. Well, I'm just gonna drag this war out slightly. I don't need to. And I'm just gonna see if we can get anything else, like anything additional. What can we do? Can we break up the personal union they have? Cancel subjects. We can't. We can with Holstein. That's not terribly expensive. We can also demand some land from Norway. which is cheaper because it's their subject. They don't care that much about that. But I would rather have the 3 provinces like to the south here. Definitely siege ability, thank you. Holstein is getting sieged down. I guess they won some small battles over here. Which led them to kind of regain some of that. But if we get that, also reducing the size of Denmark probably increases the liberty desire that Norway's got, and that would be really nice. But it's it is asking for a bit much, isn't it? Don't know if we have any claims there. No, I guess not. But it should be a core for us. Apparently it isn't. That's kind of interesting though. Well, we are sieging down the Norwegian capital. Very quickly actually. Due to our increased siege ability. Really nice. So the war has dragged on for 2 years so far. I'm taking quite a bit of war exhaustion, which I don't want, but at the same time, I can still gain probably more from this war. Just if England just sieges this down and I get this, that would be really, really nice. They have a fort up here, but at least we can siege some provinces down. But losing this here, probably, that's gonna mean, hopefully, that their war enthusiasm will just drop down to terrible. Holstein's capital is now completely sieged, which also means that we got a lot of percent for that. We can still do that. We are kind of close to enforcing that. All we need to do is siege this down. Let's just speed it up to speed 5. No, papal influence is fine. Oh, these sieges are really slow right now. And there we got the Norwegian capital. Somehow Austria ran all the way up here with the 16 stack. Not exactly sure where they ran to get up here. If they ran all the way around for a long time, or what the hell happened there. But they're gonna wipe that stack. You can just siege that down. And there we go. Skåne is now also kind of gone. So, I mean, we could go for this. Could even go for that. we could also go for that. That would be interesting. It's very, very greedy. It's extremely greedy. But why play ungreedy? Cool. Well, let's take a look at the unrest map mode and just bump up everything. So, we are allied with... Nice, we're both allied with England and Austria, which is really, really amazing, and it's gonna benefit us so well. We will obviously want to make all these cores. Kula, where is that? Oh, that's that one. We could definitely grab that one. I'm kind of, in my mind, planning on taking Novgorod as a vassal. Muscovy is going to attack Novgorod at some point, which is going to leave Novgorod extremely weak and just waiting for us with our 20% better infantry combat to just say hello. I'm just gonna be your overlord, and it's fine. And what just happened was that, well, I gained a free claim, which is really nice. We're gonna need to build a spy network there. Poland, you can actually... Who are you? Yes, we are not going to increase relations with Poland anymore. We will royal marry Austria, and we will royal marry England. Great. We will also start to improve relations with Austria. Cool. Yes, well, hopefully you have the time to produce some heirs for me. Okay, well, Denmark, that's a pretty obvious one. Novgorod and Livonian Order. They are all really good rivals for me. That's going to result in a really good power projection for me, provided I can just, get that done. There we go. That is Muscovy declaring war on Novgorod. They have all the claims they need, which is good for them, I guess. Excuse me. Are we... We are leaking money right now. We are going to mothball all forts. We gained 2 additional forts, which this is probably barely going to put us in the plus. Barely. this fort here is totally unnecessary. Go away. Anyway, let's see. Let's get that. Recall the diplomat, but because this fort protects all these anyway. So, I don't want to lose any stability. You crazy, bro? Provincial unrest. This is overextension and war exhaustion for the most part. None of these will probably fire, so I think we can just ignore them. Muscovy is just completely trampling Novgorod. Really just trampling them. It's going to be very interesting to see how many troops do Novgorod have at the point of, you know, when they fall. How much of their army will they be able to keep? Can we vassalize them in one go? Probably not. I don't think Muscovy is going to eat all of Novgorod anyway. And I need these here. Those are the provinces that I think that I'm interested in. Would like this one as well. Like these here maybe. So we gained some core provinces, which is nice. Can make a state out of this. Then we can core that. We can do that. We can make that into a core. So we can't really core everything to the point where... Excuse me, what happened now? Did I miss that one? I guess I did. Because that provincial unrest was kind of annoying. Should definitely go down now. No overextension left. The states demand control of provinces. Okay, so the really crappy ones are up here. Like that one. Do they expect 15%, really? Yeah, you expect a lot, guys. Don't really think Estates was a good addition to the game. I've not had much fun with Estates. It's just kind of a pain in the ass. Anyway, just take a look at our ruler. We are severely lacking in the admin department right now. But that's the price we pay, and that's kind of okay. Not sure. Did we get any of those? I guess not. Well, it's been exactly 30 minutes, exactly 5 seconds ago. So I'm gonna end this episode here. Thanks for watching and have a really nice time.